B-rated movies.
Welcome to Burrated B-rated movies. I'm Anthony.
Hello, I am Brian. That came in easy.
Yeah, that was a pretty natural one.
Cleared throat first. Should have done that. So I don't sound like I'm all raspy. I went to a fast food restaurant this morning for breakfast after I dropped my son off. Oh man, the employee there, I'm not going to say anything about, age, gender, anything, but I can guarantee that they smoked at least, I'd say, 15 packs a day.
It was just like wafting off their body.
No, they're like, at first, like, when you when you butt dial somebody, like, and it goes to your voicemail or something, or it goes to their voicemail, like, they can hear it,
Yeah.
Or if you pocket dial somebody, Excuse me. Like when I roll up, like it's like they pocket answered the drive-through, and it's like, and I'm just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and they're just like, and I'm like, Jesus.
Let me get my lung back into place.
It was, yeah. And then, like, you always have this where, like, you think of, like, oh, for sure this person's going to look like this. And I rolled up to them and I was like, fuck. Like, yeah, it was pretty rough. I guess a rough way to start my morning. I guess we can make it all about me. Like, I was like, dude, I just wanted to get something for breakfast.
You ruined my breakfast.
Yeah. I wanted to give them, like, a lozenge, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I've got, like, those mints in my car and everything like that. I want to be like,
a Ludens.
you need to drink some tea. Do something, Like, I mean, there's no turning back now, so.
Take, like, a warm, steamy shower in the morning just to, like, move all that stuff out.
Dude, it was rough. The person talking, like, I guarantee that they've smoked like 15 packs a day for like 80 years.
Way longer than 17 years.
This one was way longer than 17. I'm probably going to go back. They'd be like, we haven't had anybody smoke those cigarettes for 17 years. Yeah.
Ooh.
Then that's where that's going to come in. But, yeah. The voice. We should have got that person to be like a guest on here. Then they'd be like, ooh.
Just be like, can you clear your throat as much as possible? Just like get it built up in there.
They're like, it is. This is just how I talk normally now. Like it was. I think I mentioned it. Like I used to know this. I used to know this girl at this bar that I used to work at, and she was a DJ. And one of her contracts was like, if you're a DJ, you're not allowed to smoke because your freaking voice will go. And I was like, I didn't think about that, but then, think about it. Hell yeah, that's
a fair point because you got to like yell and stuff. And, yeah.
Put your motherfucking hands up. That's what you got to.
Yeah.
Put your hands. Hold on. Yeah.
Wrong pipe.
That'd be messed up.
Yeah.
But there's that joke, what do you call it? I don't remember if it was on King of the Hill, maybe. I don't remember. But he's like, my dad caught me smoking in, like, first grade. And he told me, you can either smoke or you can go to school. And he's like, I guess I chose the right decision because I still smoke to this day. And so he fucking... they said something like, they're not allowed to smoke in school. And so you can either choose to smoke or you can choose to go to school. And he's like, I chose the right one because I still smoke to this day. So he fucking didn't even go to school. Fucking...
It was probably Bill Dauterive.
Good shit. I think it was Lucky.
Oh, okay.
Lucky, the hillbilly redneck that picks up Luann.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
But, dude, this drink, seriously. I'm drinking I grabbed a bottle. Like, I love this. It's Captain Morgan White, not silver. The white. And the silver is what, 35%?
I think
it's 70 proof. This Captain Morgan White is 80 proof. But I've mixed this with so much stuff. Everything I mix with it just goes with it. It goes with soda. It goes with juice. It goes with everything. I guess those are the only two things you can mix it with. I've never taken a shot of it. I've taken a swig, but, But
it's really good.
Yeah.
You're doing a different mix than I am, but...
Yeah, I'm doing Captain White and Sunkist soda. Tastes like a freaking orange sickle.
I am doing Captain White and Coke Zero Dream World.
That'll be my next drink.
It tastes like a Dream World.
What is it?
It's citrus mango. I have to look these up because they always give them like crazy names and like what the hell is that? Like Coke Starlight.
What the fuck is that?
That one's cotton candy.
What?
Yeah.
Where the hell do you get that at?
It was like a summer release.
I don't know if I'd like that. It might be
It
good
was
for
okay.
like one drink.
I wouldn't drink like a bunch of it because it reminds me too much of that
Maybe like with
that Pepsi Blue or whatever it is.
oh god, the blueberry Pepsi.
Oh, not Pepsi Blue, but like the clear Pepsi.
Oh,
Because the clear Pepsi was cotton candy.
really? I thought it was clear Pepsi.
It had a cotton candy taste.
That's how a certain religion that isn't allowed to have beverages that alter their mind and body. That's their little loophole, because it's usually dark beverages like coffee and tea,
Beer.
and stuff like that has the caffeine and
I've heard that.
stuff like that. And
Yeah.
so I remember as a kid, they came out with that Pepsi Clear, and some people were like, "Oh yeah, here, let's try this." And he was like, "Oh yeah, because it's not dark." And I was like, I had no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about. But yeah, no, really good. Like it's like I said, like you can mix this with I mix with a bunch of different juices and then Sprite and then a bunch of different sodas, like everything. This is the first time mixing with orange soda. Freaking crazy.
You just ran into like the best mix.
Yeah.
So you took the opposite route with the alcohol pick this time that I did early on.
Looks like you're going to get hair on your chest tonight. Then when you get scared, you're going to rip your hair out.
the strongest or the sweetest.
What was that, Dickel?
George Dickel.
That shit.
I've
That
had
was
it-
pretty rough.
I've had it before and it wasn't terrible, but like
Oh, it wasn't terrible. It was just...
strong.
But you know what's the weird thing, too? Is that Kraken...
Oh, that
It's
was
like-
a strong one, but like
Yeah, I
the
don't
way
think...
I think the way that's made or whatever or something, but like it doesn't.
Like that Dickel, it tastes like it's like a moonshine. It's got that gasoline aftertaste
'Cause it's
and
rye whiskey.
smell.
That's why.
Yeah, where the other stuff, like smells just like a beautiful rum, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think tonight we might get sloppy with this. I'm not kidding, man. Like you saw my drinks that I normally pour 50-50-ish, and then
it goes down smooth.
yeah,
Gonna sneak up on it. It's gonna be like like hand grenades in New Orleans.
like everything. And then you get a grenade. Zinger.
Zing.
But this movie that we're watching tonight, it's only 126 minutes.
Oh wow, we got a long one tonight.
We gotta
This is long for us.
start chugging away these really fast.
I know.
We usually we've had some people, how much do you really drink during your podcast? And so I have to break it down like, okay, we have an intro one, and then a first half one, and then a second half one,
Yeah.
and then an outro one, and then depending on what it is, we might have like a pregame one, or but they're pretty good size,
Yeah.
But I think tonight's
I didn't realize the length of this movie. We're going past our normal length.
going ham on it.
Why not?
But
But we're watching Bloody Summer Camp. Where a killer in a devil mask goes around killing camp counselors.
In 1986, counselors at Camp Trustfall. Yep, they were preparing for a new summer.
The least reliable camp name. Because you should never trust anybody in a trust fall because they could just move.
You see so many videos. Like there's that, they fall forward or they fall backwards and there's like two people. And you're just like, I think you need like a minimum of like safely maybe 6.
Well, you gotta like get at least the 4 angles.
Yeah.
So like 5, I would say, is like a good number for a trust fall. Because then you have somebody on each side in case you like fall forward, fall backwards, fall sideways.
But I'm talking about the ones like where they stand up on like the counter.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they fall backwards. And like
behind you, yeah. Because you're gonna catch momentum.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you can stand right here and then fall, and yeah, you might get hurt, but nope. There's ones where there's like, all right, here we go, and there's like, hi-ya, and they jump like forward. You're like, what the fuck? Like, whose fault is that? You've never done a trust fall in your life?
Yeah. Why are you jumping like into somebody's arms?
Well, the thing is, like, you see them line up behind you, and you're just like, all right, I trust you're gonna do something, and then you fall forward. That doesn't make any damn sense. So
yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, Bloody Summer Camp is what we're going for tonight. Just the trailer alone looked like it's going to be a doozy.
We're in for another pretty awesome camp horror movie.
Hell yeah! And just this still shot right here. We're on the pause screen of it. That dude looks like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Is going to be in this movie, which is amazing. But I think we've got about 2 more gulps in it. And then we're going to go refill. And we'll be back. Start Bloody Summer Camp. Mm-hmm. As I'm taking a sip, doing that sound effect. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Welcome back for the beginning of Bloody Summer Camp.
Yes. I switched up my drink, so we'll see. Now I'm drinking what you're drinking.
Yeah, you're in for a dream world.
Dun, 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 dun. Slash of 15. That's a carrot. Is the knife. It's pretty rad. You're gonna eat these vegetables, you little son of a bitch. It helps you see in the dark, you asshole.
Eat the food.
Oh, God. We start out with the fucking Jeepers Creepers truck.
Yeah, that looks like the Jeepers Creepers truck.
I think legally, if you have that truck, you have to be a scary dude. Especially if you have it all rusted out. Like, that's such a great truck to have in, like, scary movies, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Especially, I don't know. It's just something about that truck.
So we have
Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he looks like a white dude with long hair.
Yeah, he's the grunge from like the 90s.
And like Eddie Vedder's brother with glasses.
I don't think that's a boy.
Is that a girl?
My
bad.
Is it?
Oh, that's a girl.
Yeah, it is.
My bad.
She just looks like a man. She looks like she's in Pearl Jam as well. Like from the 90s Pearl Jam. That was a good ass
like
band.
From Ladies Pearl Jam. So their car breaks down, so they come out to the woods and because of the alternator, and they come out to the woods, start a fire.
Look at that fire though. That fire is ripping and roaring, dude.
It is.
That fire is fucking huge for just the two of them.
I think Smokey the Bear is going to come out and give them a warning,
dude. The fire is. I mean, kudos for them for making that big ass fire, dude. However, I don't see a tent anywhere. So where the fuck are they going to sleep?
Yeah, really. Like this feels very unplanned. But so Eddie Vedder goes off to did he say what he's going for?
Nah. Probably going to go take a piss, but I mean at this point Look how fast he's been gone for a long time.
I know,
Did
it's
you
like
catch
burning
that?
really
All
quick.
right.
Yeah. So that's supposed to be your element of time. That's really like a good.
That was a good ass maneuver that he just did.
like it's a show don't tell.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That was a good one. I caught that. I caught what he was putting down, and now the fire's back to being a huge flames. I caught that.
Okay.
So now he comes back. He's like, nope, couldn't do whatever I was doing. He's like, maybe we should stay here tonight. Like, that's that good old Michael Jackson. I'm running out of gas. And he's just trying to pick him up.
But he has a giant machete
Good God, that's a big ass machete.
and no fire.
Oh, I thought that was a bear track for a sec. I was like, and we're just zooming in on a bear track? But the fire is out. That's how long they've been out there. And now it's going dark. What the hell does that say?
Yeah, I can't see what that says.
I thought that said Singapore. Like it looked like a map.
Stasport? I don't know.
JanSport is their fucking backpack. Just chilling. Are they
So
in a
apparently
tent now?
They do have a tent. Okay.
I'll be damned. Good job. And so now the girl is waking up
So
saying,
we get that moment. I hear a noise outside the tent. Go look.
say no. This
So
is
he lights a match to see, and then there's gas on the tent, and it sets it
he
on fire.
smells it.
And they're getting burned alive.
But at the same time, that tent is just like a thin ass piece of material.
Oh yeah, that's a.
You
really,
could have easily just been like, "Wink," and like walked out. Or you could have, holy shit, you could have just waited for 30 seconds. The tent would have burnt down to the ground. You'd have been like, oh, that was a close one.
That's some good realistic burn gore.
And now the body comes out, and they are.
That's some good char. Like,
It was a good char on them.
I'm not trying to make a barbecue reference, but like it looks
Ouch.
like good realistic gore. Like that looks like that hurts.
Fuck yeah, it did. Way worse than a sunburn I've ever had.
Oh hell no! I'd like if I'm in that position and I have a chance to live, just
be like, nah.
if you have a pillow nearby, you just put it.
That's
over.
what I say. If I'm ever near like a fucking fisherman thing where there's this gross ass carp that are right there all the time and I fall into those, just fucking let me go, man.
Yeah.
Let me go. Just tell, like, at my funeral, be like, nah, he didn't do that. Like, he jumped a motorcycle over a canyon or something cool. Don't say that he fell into a fucking carp fish and that's how I died.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Gross ass sounds that they always make too. God, I just want, dude. Every time I walk by those things, I just want to punch those stupid fish, but then I don't want to touch them. And now it's zooming over. You can't have a freaking summer camp slasher movie without the pond. And
Are we looking at another algae pond?
dude,
All
it's
right, now
kind of
we're,
like
in the car with two girls on their way to camp. The blonde girl and the
and looks like it's just some black chick.
yeah.
She's got big ass earrings though.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if these movies make me like regret not going to summer camp, because it looks like they have a lot of fun until they start getting brutally murdered,
Yeah, it always does.
right?
I mean, except unless you're the nerd.
Is there like an adult summer camp? Like if you and I were just like, hey, dude, what are you doing for the next week? Let's fucking go to some fucking summer camp.
I mean, there are, but like they're like
I think those are like Alcohol Anonymous meetings. I think that's what they're called.
they're for specific stuff. Like
It's like,
I saw one where like it was like one where it was like to help marathon runners or people of different distances, like like get into groups and like like build up their running abilities over a week, and you just go out with other runners. Like there was that.
nope, I think it's called rehab. That's what
It might
is.
just be for a lot of people.
Yeah. Like, I took that in 3 months and I beat it in 1 week. Oh, so now this.
Now I'm addicted to marathon running.
Now they've got that old ass car.
That's Buick.
Still an old ass car.
Yeah. And we have look at so the blonde girl comes out, she's looking at a door full of missing person signs.
Oh, okay. I was like, they really just pulled over in the middle of nowhere. It was like, hey, let's look at all these posters of missing people, just in case we run into any of them. So she's inside
a general store, right?
Yeah,
But it feels weird because they have like trinkets and then a plant and
it looks like it's like a Cracker Barrel, like the entrance to a Cracker Barrel where you can have
it kind of does
food and candy and toys and.
because they have like a fake crab. Like I was like, if this is a general store, like
Like it looked like a lobster that they had caught and they taxidermied it,
a taxidermy lobster.
you know.
I wonder how long that shell keeps up.
Of course, she's so frustrated because nobody's working,
And she gets snuck up on by her friend.
and so she's like, "Gotcha!" That's just the funniest trick.
And they're complaining nobody's there to help them with their purchase.
I mean, they could do that stupid joke that everybody does when, you work in retail. Oh, doesn't ring up, must mean it's free. It doesn't, you fucking idiot.
That's called theft.
Yeah, right?
That is theft.
Oh, nobody's here. I guess we get to take it. Yeah, go ahead. Let our security guard Carl come and get you. I mean, Carl's a nerd. He'd probably get his ass whooped. But
he's got the mace that he doesn't know how to take the safety off of.
he goes backwards and sprays himself in the face.
Yeah.
So now these two girls are still just having a grand old time
At the
making
counter.
jokes about no employees being there.
But they have to pay. Why don't you just put your money on the counter if you're just so like...
Have you ever done
You know.
that?
I've never done that.
I don't think I've done it either. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Oh, looks like she's going to. Ew, they paid with a $2 bill.
Do people still have those?
Hell yeah, I got
Okay.
bunch of them. Well, hopefully no. Yeah, I'll have to tell you before it's. Hopefully no kids are listening to this. But
So they drive away from the country store, and then a big truck comes up to the country store.
big old dually tires, son. And now there's some hitchhiker that looks like she's a fucking hippie.
Who sees more missing posters? on
Look
the
at that
side of
dude's-
a telephone pole. Yeah,
That dude had those, like, what the fuck are
with
those?
the wraparounds.
Hell yeah. And he had the mullet and the fucking racer stripes. That guy.
That's how you know you're badass.
And he's got the fucking mustache like that.
And then you have like the corpse bride's child.
Dude, they
Below
need to
that.
just look under an entire mound of vagina, and that's where that guy would be found.
But then they have like the corpse bride's child under there, like where he like looks like the bride or the bride of Chucky's like offspring.
And it wasn't even a picture; it was like a drawing.
Yeah.
but it also looked like it was the Unabomber with his hoodie on.
Seriously.
And so the girl's hitchhiking,
Yeah.
and the truck drives by. She's like, "Well, fuck you then."
Okay, I get this. She's supposed to look like that girl from the original Friday the 13th that gets picked up by the killer.
And the killer, well,
Like instantly stabs her in the throat.
with a crowbar.
That's so clever because like that is like a pretty rapid Friday the 13th homage right there.
Yeah, good for that killer.
Wow.
I mean, she did for no reason. She's like, well, fuck you then. You don't want to pick me up? I don't want to pick you up. You could be a murderer. And then there's going to be 2 murders in the car. It's really awkward.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, that girl saw him slowly reach for the crowbar and then lift it up and hold like a pull cue and goes boom and poked it right through the fucking
Yeah.
neck.
Quick. But now we're at camp, and the camp counselors that are at the camp already, Camp Trustfall, are talking.
They have to be adults. Like, there's no way that these guys are trying to play off like they're fucking teenagers.
Oh yeah, like
Okay.
I hope that they're playing legitimately like they're adults, because they're very obviously. We have the older balding guy,
And the motherly looking one.
the motherly looking one, and then we have who's Felissa Rose from who's Angela from Sleepaway Camp.
Ooh.
And then the guy who has the Uncle Rico Sir Galahad wig.
That's a tight ass wig, though, dude. Hopefully it's a wig.
He's pulling it off.
Hopefully it's a wig. What if it turns out he's like, no, actually that was his real hair? I'd be like, fuck. Good for him, man. Like,
I mean, he's pulling it off. But
like I hate my hair. Like my hair, everybody's like, you have such nice hair. You have such a like, dude. I've never had to wear a beanie in my life. Like, my hair's just that fucking thick, dude. It's ridiculous. But was that the blue truck that just murdered that person? And it's a counselor that just got out of it with them high-ass thigh socks and
Or
those
maybe-
short-ass shorts?
Maybe, or maybe it's a different blue truck.
He's also got a banging-ass wig, too.
Oh yeah, he's got a curly wig.
But he's got those fucking amazing ass. He had a pair of jeans and he cut them off where like the pockets are longer than the jean shorts. And he's got those like knee-high fucking triple stripe socks. And you can tell it's the beginning of summer because his legs are pasty as fuck.
Oh yeah,
This is amazing.
they'll be suntanned by the end of the summer.
By the end of the day, hopefully, looking at how pasty that ass is. And so now the counselors are all just hanging out. That was a big ass boombox that he brought out of his truck.
So that's Miss Crowell,
Did they say this was in the 90s?
86.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no way this is the 90s and that dude's shorts are that high.
No,
I mean, good for him if they were.
I mean maybe 1990, but then anything past that like doesn't pass the decade.
1890. Look at the other guy. Oh, fuck. And now we have the
jock.
jock counselor who has the Rambo thing tied around his left
He's got the
bicep,
cut off shirt.
the belly shirt, and the cut off sleeves. And did he make his shirt into a V-neck?
I can't tell. No, it does look like he cut the collar.
Oh, maybe.
And now he wants to fight with curly-haired wig man.
It's so rad, like these movies where like they have like the Breakfast Club as the counselors. There's like the nerd, the really smart one, the jock. There's the greaser who has like, you know, the cigarettes rolled up in his sleeve.
Yeah. I was about to say he looks like the Fonz, but like if the Fonz was like from the Clash.
If the Fonz was from, ew, and look at the Fonz, he ties it in the back,
tied off
so
the
it
shirt.
makes it look like he's wearing a skinny shirt.
Yeah. So blonde girl and the black girl show up.
And the jock, clearly he made a face like he was embarrassed, but it was more of a face like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, he's mean mugging.
He is mad. I think that the jock might have a little thing for the who wears short shorts guy.
We get a wheelchair guy with. They called him Meals on Wheels.
Amazing.
That's so fucked up.
So I thought he was wearing a puffy jacket, but that's the puffiness of the wheelchair behind
Yeah,
him.
that's the padding.
Oh man, that's amazing.
That's that old school '90s wheelchair. We have a bunch of those.
Like you
where I
still
work.
have him at like the airport.
We still have those where I work.
Dude, but think about that.
They've been maintaining those things for years.
I've been in a wheelchair like around a hospital and like around the airport, you know. I've never been in a wheelchair where I have to go uphill in grass and
Yeah.
in dirt and mulch and
Like her calves must be like burning.
or his forearms are just amazing.
I mean, they were probably splitting the work. To be fair,
Is she gonna be like there the entire summer with him? So
yeah. I
now-
was trying to think, how does that work? 'Cause,
Now
like,
they're splitting up because
is that his mom?
does she get paid?
I don't know.
Does she get paid to be there too?
Who's to know?
Ooh, and now the jock guy. Now he's telling everybody the rules, or he's trying to be tough.
And everybody else is saying, "Don't listen to him."
It's like on Reno 911 when I forgot the guy's name, the guy that customized his uniform. Like that's exactly what everybody here has been doing.
Yeah, like everybody's got like a little tweak.
Yeah.
On the camp counselor thing, it's not just a shirt and shorts.
It's like whatever TLC and Destiny's Child, where somebody will have a long sleeve, then somebody will have a short sleeve, then somebody will have a tank top, then somebody will have a, it's the exact same shit, except everyone did something different with it.
Yeah,
That's exactly what the fuck these uniforms are looking like.
we're a little different from each other.
Like, ooh. I guarantee that dude with them short ass shorts, he's gonna bang so many people this summer with that amazing hair, dude.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh.
my hair looks like if I were to grow my hair
So
out.
they've prefaced who we should be looking out for. Apparently, Larry the cook is a pervert.
Always is. I guess.
That's why they banished him to the kitchen.
So you stay to the kitchen.
Make chili. Stop messing with the girls.
But wouldn't that make like that macaroni sound? Wouldn't that, but you know, is that the same sound it makes sometimes? You just see him back there all the time.
Making macaroni.
It's like, wait a second, macaroni's not even on the menu today. He's like, oh, turn around.
It's not that kind of macaroni.
Nothing to see here. Like, so now
This
the
is
girls
delicious.
are moving in.
Yeah, they're somebody's gigantic purple chest.
So this could be a dumb question.
Okay. I mean, there are no dumb questions.
Only question that's dumb is the one that's not asked.
Yeah.
I know it's called summer camp, but is it all summer long or is it just like a week long?
Well, if she brought a giant purple chest,
That's what I'm asking. Like, I know, you know, I don't want to name names, but if, you know, we go on like a vacation, like we bring a giant ass suitcase and we're like,
But-
we don't need all this stuff.
like for how
Like a week.
Okay, but still, yeah, I would bring a big suitcase for a week.
Okay.
That's fair because I mean, like you like to have options.
So that's what I'm wondering. Is this a week or is this a summer?
Bringing out the jean jacket.
Ooh, the black girl. She just changed into her Camp Trust Falls shirt,
We get the pinky
And-
swear.
but her shirt is normal. How she, you know, shows how cool she is. She put on a cut-off jean vest. And then the blonde girl is just a normal shirt.
Yeah. It must,
Wah,
be,
wah.
it must be warm out there because her hair got like crazy frizzy. Like, I just can't help but notice that. Like it looked out like it was all combed through and perfect inside. Then when she comes outside, there's like flyaways.
God. Not this guy, though.
He's probably got
The
so much,
greaser.
like hair gel in there.
It's probably not even hair gel. He just hasn't showered. And
That helps.
he's like, I've been preparing for this day for 3 months.
I'm getting ready for my UFC fight. I don't want to bathe.
He's like, how my pythons looking? They still look like garden snakes. They're rolled up. Oh. So, I don't know if you'll be able to hear that, but my dog's over there having a dream, kind of barking in her sleep. But anyways. So, the greaser's trying to talk to the blonde lady.
Oh, so apparently the blonde lady has been here before because she came as a kid. Like, she came from 12 to 14 years old.
I thought the guy said that.
Did he say that or did she say that?
I don't know. So, anyways, they're just,
Because she said she didn't need any help finding anything.
oh, this guy's just trying to get it in, huh? On the first day of work.
Oh yeah, he's playing the long game.
He's like, dude, I've only got 7 days. He's like, doctor told me I only had 10 days to live, and that was 3 days ago. He's like, fuck.
Apparently, when you watch the video, the girl will come out of the video on the 7th day and come get you.
See? What the hell? So, oh, she's trying to tell him a scary story.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. This guy, he had goatees before goatees were cool.
Yeah.
I still like how his shirt is like way smaller than hers.
He's wearing like a medium. Or he's like, it's
But he
like,
also has it tied in the back too.
yeah.
But then look how short his sleeves are compared to her sleeves.
I know.
If my car broke down, I'd for sure pick her up and be like, "Hey, can you help me push this?"
Yeah, she looks like what was the term that Dwight used when he was looking for a stripper? Was it she looks like a ruddy woman?
Like an able body. He's like, "Who would I have, Angela or like Pam's sister? 100% Pam's sister." Help! And now we have a redhead girl out of nowhere.
Who's dancing and putting on her shirt?
Apparently,
her
there's no
bra.
windows.
Yeah, like why would? Oh, and the the two girls, the blonde girl and
The redhead girl that was dancing with her bra on.
they find the guy in the wheelchair on the ground.
No, I'm pretty sure the guy in the wheelchair was peeping through that window looking at her dance with her shirt off.
And then he fell on the ground because he knew he was busted.
Yeah, instead of trying to wheel away, he's like, "Oh,
Well,
if I
because
fall on the ground,
Well, because it would take him forever to roll away because he's in the middle of like that wood chipping.
so what? You're gonna
mulch.
fall on the ground, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like it is that fucking on Grandma's Boy, where he's like leans up against the wall wearing that black clothes. He's like, "How'd they find me?"
Mr.
No,
Cheezel.
I like robots. So, what the fuck kind of pants is that girl wearing? It's like pants, but then it has like an extra 2 or 3 inches of frilly shit coming off of the waist,
Oh yeah,
like upwards.
I've never seen. And those buttons on the front are huge.
Good God. But now she's kind of looking like she did that super high tie, the knot up top. I like how she was creeped out enough, but she was still able to put her shirt on and then tie the knot to look cool. And so now, did they just forget about the guy being creepy? And
Yeah,
now the
but now
girl's
they're
just talking.
Like having a full blown conversation, just talking to each other like he's not there.
Yep, don't mind this guy who's literally just looking at my boobies a little bit ago.
This does play very well to like the '80s horror thing, where
Yeah.
like people in wheelchairs only existed when they needed help. Like that's what it feels like. It's a nice touch.
It's also pretty funny that they get upset when you are dancing in front of an open window with your shirt off and you don't expect somebody to be like, "Hey, wait a second.
Yeah,
Is that person dancing with their shirt off right there in front of the window? It's not even closed?" Like,
that's fucking weird.
right? Oh,
Wow.
hell yeah.
So our military cook guy
That looks
is-
like Fidel Castro and the fucking drummer from The Roots.
is doing lines off the table, or the
That is,
that
he
the
has a
cooktop?
cigar and everything.
is that the prep table or the cooktop? Okay, so problem here. He takes his hat off to cover the lines, but there's still
But he has,
a pile.
like, that's
of Coke.
at least fucking a pound of Coke right there on the fucking prep thing.
But she doesn't notice because she's too busy bitching him out for messing up.
That's amazing. He just starts doing Coke on the very first day of work. Let him know what you're up to, man.
So she's okay. So Felissa Rose's character is a camp director because apparently everybody's signified by their shirts. It says it on the back.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a nice ass fucking lake and shit, though, dude.
I know it's beautiful.
That's a shitty ass boat right there, though.
Maybe that's why they tucked it to the back of the shot.
There's like, damn it, did you put the boat in there? You're supposed to fucking make sure that's not in the scene, Carl.
It's always Carl.
God damn it. So,
curly haired wig guy and the black chick are
we're just going to continue calling this guy about his jorts that he made. His booty shorts, his booty jorts.
you want to
Booty jorts and the black chick
Booty
are now
jorts
just, he's so scrawny though.
oh yeah, he's
And they're
too
tying
scrawny.
up the canoes.
Yeah,
Oh, and she's doing the, you got any weed?
and she's like got her leg propped like she's trying to be all seductive.
Like she's in like a 80s White Snake
Oh, yeah, like
music
she's
video. She's
dancing
got her
on top of the car.
fishnet, her fishnet stockings and some short shorts. Wait a second.
Ooh, we got our first camp sex.
So now it's a big chick.
That's a big lady.
So we're at some random cabin and we see our first set of camp boobies. It's 2:11 in the afternoon, apparently.
Yeah,
I like how she was almost naked.
So you see,
Who is that guy?
yeah, we never met him yet.
Oh,
But
she just
so-
smacked him in the back.
Like you see her naked, but then you come in and still have your conversation.
Like, hey, what are you guys doing?
Like you're
But the
just
girl's just laughing about it too. She's smiling like, "Oh, you caught me again.
like, I love sex.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
I'm so busted.
We better hurry up and get here before the kids get here." So now
Oh, and she gives the black chick gives curly haired booty shorts guy a big hug.
and I
says,
like how she's sorry.
It says I could kiss you.
I
Sorry, go ahead.
like how she's at least a foot shorter, but her shorts are just as low or high as that guy's shorts were.
We come into what looks like a main recreation area because it's the most board games I've ever seen on a shelf in my life.
It's like they're in a dentist office. But there's somebody going out there and taking away all the missing kid signs. Oh,
We're getting the killer POV because you don't see the face, but he grabs the fire extinguisher.
and the music is telling you it's a bad thing. It's probably not. It's probably just the fire inspector. Hey, this fire extinguisher's out. And some old ass woman
And she gets conked in
Instantly.
the head.
left hook.
Wow.
God, that left a mean old gash in her
It
face.
did. Like a nice little circular deal.
Good. And just going to town, hitting her in the head. Thus, it looks like decent blood, too.
Yeah. It's pretty believable. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Like cracking her skull.
All right. I think she's dead, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can never be too safe.
That's like the double tap to the cranial vault of fire extinguisher hits.
It is. So now we're back in the kitchen with Castro and Roots,
Yeah.
and the blonde chick's in there.
We got Questlove and Castro.
God. They clearly shop at Costco for that mayonnaise. It's like, take this mayonnaise and go to the back.
That it's like the bologna sandwiches of
Good
X.
Lord. And you know Castro's just a super cool dude because he has a match in his mouth.
Yeah. Because there's no cooler way to show that you're, or there's no better way to show you're awesome than by having a match in your mouth.
I like how behind her, there's like the leftover pictures that kids drew. Like you don't start fresh every summer.
Okay, so he's a pervert, obviously, because she says, I'm 20. He says, but have you ever been with an older man?
Ugh. Starting off strong, huh?
Yeah.
And then he just asked her about being horny. And I don't know what the fuck he served her.
Yeah, it just looks like a brown disc.
It looked like it was like gelated grits and gravy, but it was like, I don't know. It didn't look very pleasing. Like,
So-
I'm pretty sure that he shouldn't be a cook.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. The black chick comes in and starts telling him to back off.
She just called him Castro, too.
Called him Castro and Needle Dick.
Needle dick. My mom said it's normal size. And now she's asking for some food. Let's see what he gives her.
He's gonna give her some fucking food.
God, it looks like fucking canned cat food.
Yeah, that looks so gross.
Like
I wouldn't
it's-
eat that.
Ugh.
They're really going for like the camp food aesthetic.
It just looks so gross.
It does.
And so now has little man syndrome and he's upset that they just dissed him. He's like, whose kitchen is this?
We meet Jeff.
Jeff clearly does meth.
he's the skinniest person at camp.
Ew, that looks like it's that
Okay, at least
canned corned beef hash.
at least they're acknowledging it looks gross.
Yeah, instead of being like, I haven't eaten in days. Yeah. I love this shit.
That's a good touch. At least they're acknowledging that it looks completely disgusting.
Oh. So the wheelchair guy, he cleaned up. He combed his hair over on the top.
And he's got the thick rimmed topped glasses that are circular.
Yeah, he took his sweater off, I guess. And he's just going to go over and act like he wasn't peeping Tomming on some girl earlier today.
Yeah. Oh no, he's trying to sell them on how manly he is because he's smart.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
He's a nerd.
He just has that same hair gel as something about Mary. For sure in his hair right now. And then, what the hell? It just all of a sudden cut to this lumberjack wearing fucking overalls and then right back to the kids.
Yeah,
Or the counselors.
I thought he was the janitor.
They're just like, get the fuck out of here. Not yet. You don't care for another
You're not in the
15
shop.
minutes.
Go away.
Get the fuck out of here, Carl.
Oh,
So it really is just the janitor
he's
guy.
the janitor. Okay.
Yeah, how creepy. Like, you
He's
just
the
can't sit there
groundskeeper.
wearing a freaking, what the hell is it called? A flannel and fucking overalls, staring at somebody in the woods. Like, I think that's a rule, an unspoken rule. Like, don't fucking be creepy like that.
Yeah, that's super creepy.
So now the wheelchair kid is flexing and pitching his arms. And the greasers, is he trying to tell them that he's single?
Oh, he's doing the Boy Meets World flex, where like you'd always see like Sean's brother would have his arms next to his body to make his biceps pop.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Your hair's still fucked. And now look, he's trying to poke his pecs out.
Yeah,
Your arms would be a lot buffer if you if you'd quit looking at boobies and through windows. That greaser guy, though, I think he's going to be cool.
yeah. Oh, the girls, the blonde girl and the black girl like him.
Good for him,
They're
I guess.
they're digging him.
You know, and like how sad the wheelchair kid. He's just the guy is sitting there like, hello.
And they're into another full-blown conversation as if he doesn't exist.
Oh, and now, is he crying or is he trying to laugh? He's just trying to butt into this conversation.
He's trying to like lessen, the greaser guy Todd's clout.
Yeah, like on Hot Rod, when he's like, you know what car's kind of weak? A Camaro or Corvette. And he's like, like the Corvette that her boyfriend drives? Oh, did he? Didn't even notice. Oh, so now the jock
Is
don't know how he got out there.
cleaning up the floating dock.
Sweeping it.
And then
Jumps
jumps-
in and starts swimming. What the hell is breathing in the water right there? What's that?
Yeah, what is
Constant
that?
air that's coming up.
That's weird.
Damn, that jock swims hella fast.
Wow. And now Uncle Rico, he's getting all up in Uncle Rico's face.
He's gonna get his ass whooped. Whoever Bob is, Bob wants to see the jock
and pushes Uncle Rico into the water.
and Uncle Rico and his hair. You know they can't. They clash.
Oh, that's Bob. The bald guy is Bob.
Is that? I like how. Damn it! How short are these fucking shorts in this movie, man?
Well, you can see his penis.
There you go.
That's how short they are.
Those are some short ass shorts. And then he's like, I'm gonna see which is more uncomfortable, how short I get my shirt or how short I can get my shorts.
Just do both at the same time and see how far up it goes before you violate dress code.
It's like he's wearing like a bikini at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty hilarious. Oh, so that's Bob, the bald guy, like you said. Nobody's gone to
So the redhead girl did complain about being spied on.
as you should. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the first day of summer. But then at the same time, I'm 100% against peeping toms. But why are you dancing in front of a window? Like when I'm home alone, like even if like it's like noon, like I close my blinds, like, and I'm just sitting here working.
Because you don't love attention.
Right?
Yeah. I get it.
Oh. So now they're at the fire. And so the wheelchair guy said, "What's up to the jock?"
And the jock tells him, "I'm not your fucking friend." And then
I'm not
storms
your
on.
fucking friend. I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. And they're just going to keep going. And so now everybody's there now. Oh, there's those two people that were getting down earlier. She's got a beer in her hand now.
He's laying on her lap.
Is that the janitor?
No, that's not the janitor.
The hell? So now they're all just having marshmallows. Oh,
Hanging out by the campfire.
Greaser and the blonde chick are sitting by each other. The jorts guy and the black chick are hooking up. Who's that? Oh, that's the red-haired chick.
And Uncle Rico?
Is that who she's by?
Can't tell.
Nah, they're in line.
They're
so
separated.
It's the jorts and the black chick are seen by each other. The blonde and the greaser guy. The wheelchair guy is kind of by himself, and the couple that was getting down earlier, and then the redhead, and then Uncle Rico wig.
So Uncle Rico wig, or not Uncle Rico wig, but the curly haired wig guy, Jorts guy, is like saying, some people go skinny dipping, and she said, not happening.
Right. Some people just tie blindfolds around their eyes and walk around ground boobies all day around a campfire. You guys ever heard of something like that?
Basically, she was just looking at him like, yeah, some people have bad ideas. Shut the fuck up. I like her attitude.
Yeah, that was a good one. It's like, yeah, I bet they do. Anyways, can you give me another marshmallow, please?
Yeah. I mean, A for effort, A for trying.
Right. It's like a little kid at the candy store. It's like, oh, I really like these candies. They're not asking you for them.
Yeah.
They're just saying, oh, I really like this.
Like, just soft floating it out there. Like,
oh, you do?
You want some?
Right. Oh. Like, hey, Anthony, before you come over, like, I haven't eaten all day. All right, fucking eat something then.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Ooh. I
Okay,
really
so
like
now
these.
We're telling campfire stories about the murders at Camp Trustfall.
And they were supposed to do something. But they got high and they forgot. And now it's doing the circular motion. Another short-ass shorts on a pair of guy. That was a good flinch that girl did.
Yeah. That was pretty believable.
I hope somebody slaps that kid in the wheelchair's legs. So now...
And somebody pops up from behind with a devil mask on.
Who is that? That's not the jock because he has full sleeves.
You can't tell and see the face.
And so this girl just ate a marshmallow. It wasn't even freaking warm. What
And here
the
comes
fuck?
Bob, bald guy, shirtless,
He's wearing a matching pair of silk boxers and a silk robe.
in the woods,
Walked into the middle of the woods in the middle of the night.
and grabs the devil mask.
He's like, this is my S&M mask, you son of a bitch.
We're having the S&M party later this week, not today.
He's like, S&M comes on Wednesdays. I'm still curious, why hasn't anybody found that woman with her head bashed in?
Yeah.
Like, if she, I don't know. Pay attention to details, guys. All right? You guys are supposed to be a team. You got campers coming tomorrow. What if they're not campers? What if it's just them and this is like their rehab week that they're going to, like I was talking about earlier?
Yeah, that would be a nice twist. It'd be funny.
But they're just like, you got to wear these shirts no matter what. I don't care what the fuck you do to them, but you have to wear them.
Roll
You
up
can
the
rip
sleeve.
one sleeve off. You can tie it in a knot.
Cut the collar.
Hell, you can even make a deep, deep V. So now we're back in the kitchen.
With Questlove and Castro.
And Castro is getting down. He's stirring macaroni, I
And
bet.
here comes the greaser.
Sup, bromy?
He called him Bromy.
Like a bro and a homie?
What the fuck is a Bromy?
It's bro and homie. Like I always say, what's up, bro stuff? So now... All right.
Wow.
So Larry just said that that girl looked like she was 17.
So he's gonna fuck the shit out of her in her ass.
I like how he paused too.
So
I'm gonna
like,
fuck the shit out of her. Dun 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 dun. In the ass.
like to like emphasize like how badass he is that he can.
I mean, he doesn't want to take her virginity, you know. So now, I mean, Castro's got a point. This greaser's coming in here trying to step up to Castro in his kitchen.
Yeah,
So Castro's like, get the fuck out of here. You don't want to fucking mess with my kitchen.
doesn't change the fact that Castro's a creep.
Hella creepy Castro.
Yeah,
Bad form, man.
yeah.
It's your first day at work and you're gonna instantly just go all perv status on him. Castro's way pervier than the wheelchair kid guy.
Yeah. Well, there's a level of innocence to the wheelchair guy.
I mean, not really.
I mean,
I guess you could be like, oh, I was just randomly wheeling around the back of your cabin.
as you were sexy dancing by your window in your bra,
I had this gully suit on.
listening to your Sheila E. album.
These binoculars just happened to be in my lap. Like, I didn't do it on purpose. I was looking for butterflies. So now the blonde chick's talking to the wheelchair guy. And I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh,
but
they're talking
she
about
said-
like she says, she says she can be scary. He says she can't.
Oh, that's
she
what
asked
she
him
said.
why, and he said because she's a girl.
So girls can't be scary?
Have you ever been married?
That's what he's saying. He's like, no, I'm still a virgin. That's why I was peeping at your friend through the window earlier today. Perving out. God. I like how all of them, I don't see one cooler around, but everybody's drinking beer. So they're just drinking hot ass beer.
Yeah,
So now Jort's guy is talking about skinny dipping with the black chick.
so he's been trying to run game. She keeps shutting him down, but she says, "If you get me high, I'll let you do what you want."
And then she's like seductively licking a marshmallow.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems like really weird.
It's like SpongeBob licking his lips
Yeah.
before he uses Squidward's clarinet.
So gross. So now I think the blonde chick's getting ready to go, and the wheelchair guy is like, no, we should hang out. She's like, no, I'm pretty tired. I like how it's like hella dark now outside. And so now everybody's getting ready to leave. Uh-oh. So now the black chick says that the bench is hurting her ass, and George guy's like, you want me to kiss it better?
Yeah,
All these people just trying to get it in.
trying so hard.
Trying to get it in.
Just don't try so hard.
Like day one.
yeah,
Like, I guarantee none of these people even know each other's names.
no. Like, why are you trying so hard this early?
Hey, I don't know your name, but do you want to get it in?
Yeah, really.
Oh, and now the jock comes. What the, like,
Wow, he's like getting so aggressive with the
that dude's testosterone levels have got to be through the roof. I like how he has the thing tied around his right arm now.
Yeah,
How does, like, it looks like he's like, any given time, I want to shoot up heroin. I can just roll this thing down and I'll have my vein ready. I'm pretty sure that he's never been in a fight before. And I'm pretty sure that he, did he really just punch the wheelchair guy in the leg?
yeah. Because the wheelchair guy was objecting to the way he was acting right before he pulled him away.
But that was the weakest punch I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was like a tap.
And I have little sisters. Ha! I hope you hear this. But it's fun. Like, I think that guy likes those other guys, and that he's super jealous about the blonde chick and the black chick.
He called him a gimp.
Yeah.
Wow.
No idea what's going on, but they're fighting for sure. He's probably questioning his shirt making capability.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody, like, you know, like when they used to play like football and they would like cut the shirt off like right at their rib cage.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what the fuck this guy's doing. And now Castro's just making macaroni and cheese by himself.
He calls it the secret sauce.
And
Here comes the killer.
yep. So now he's having a hand party and he looks
Wow.
like he's trying to go into.
Okay, yeah. I'm okay with him getting stabbed.
Yeah, I'm okay with him
Yeah,
being stabbed.
I'm good. I'm good.
And when he stabbed him, he finished into the pot.
Along with blood.
And then the blood came.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. What
Wow.
the fuck?
Took his arm off, took his head off.
I don't know if they took his head off or if it was just his face
No, that was like his head in the bucket.
in the pot.
So
And it's again,
we're in the morning. And
it's the first night.
I know. I think this is the next day.
Yeah, but the first night, everybody's just trying to get one off right before, like, you know?
I know.
Why didn't you hook up yesterday?
Seriously.
And then go to work? And yeah, I think you're saying, I think it's the next morning.
Because now the camp director is,
Yelling at Roots.
was yelling at Roots because they don't know where Castro is.
Larry, that piece of shit. No, I haven't seen him. Well, there's just a bucket of semen and blood in the kitchen, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So now Greaser, and fuck, that wig is amazing.
Yeah, okay. Of all the lies, that is the worst lie. I just came by yesterday to see what's for lunch today. Like, you're in the woods. Whatever it is, you're going to eat it.
Right? You don't have any, unless you want to kill something, and
Yeah, like, did you bring your bow and arrow?
he's like, I got a slingshot. So Roots' real name is Cornelius. No, he still looks like the drummer from Roots, dude.
He does. He looks like Questlove.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. Well, they're just arguing now. She's like, "We're done," and so now we're just at a circle table
Yeah.
with all the counselors.
They're all sitting there, and I think the greaser guy, like, his hair looks a little out of control today.
Still
like-
looks greased down.
It's just like a bunch of strands hanging in his face today.
So now, they're thinking Greaser's a hero because he went and had a talk with Larry last night
scared
with
him off.
Castro, and now he's not here today. Oh.
Like, are you sure that's what happened?
Ooh, and everybody's still rocking the same clothes as yesterday. Oh,
I mean, I hope they got multiple shirts.
I hope they don't. So now the redhead girl is.
Into Todd.
Oh, the redhead girl. How weird. Like, she's standing out front of the urinal or the bathroom stall when the blonde girl comes out of the bathroom.
I mean, if she's going to get all intimidating like that, all you got to say is, like, I'm going to fart.
Right? Like, you know, like when you close the door, like there's still that crack. You can be like, can I help you? You know, and though as soon as she gets out of the bathroom stall, she slams up against the stall. It's like, stay the fuck away. So the greaser's name is Todd.
That is a sweet matte black paint job.
Yeah, that matte black is fucking nice, dude.
It's on point.
Hell yeah, it is. Who's in the fucking car?
I didn't even notice anybody's in the car.
Yeah, it looked like they were jamming out.
Two.
Well, that's a guy again and the girl.
Skunk and Spider.
All right. Ew, so Skunk, his mom is dropping him off, and the mom's name is Cheryl.
Yeah.
All right, I remember when I had a full grown-ass beard and mullet, and my mom had to drive me to camp counseling.
So that's his mom's matte black. vehicle. That thing is nice.
Nerd alert.
Yeah.
Dude. Is that their weed dealer? That is the weed dealer. What the fuck? Your mom needs to drive you to your weed deals?
He's he's a very eccentric weed dealer.
He looks like the type of person that, like, if they got pulled over, he'd hurry and put the weed down in the car, and his mom would take blame.
Yeah. He gets all, like, hand him the money and gets all pissy.
I've never seen a weed dealer where it's like, hey, give me some weed, and then I'll give you the money. It's always, give him the money, and then you'll get your weed.
Yeah.
You know? Uh-oh. The wheelchair guy, was he looking at a adult magazine, as they call them?
I believe so.
And there's a knock on the door.
And here comes Jock Guy.
And he opens the door. And then Jock Guy comes in.
To apologize.
Uh-oh.
I'm not here to mess with you, but I'm going to push you away.
I thought he's going to give him a lap dance.
Just got the breakaway pants on.
He's like, bam, 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 bam. He's like, thankfully there's this chair right here. But where the hell is he in the girls' thing? Because look, there's that purple box.
Yeah, they're in the girls' room. Unless they all have purple boxes.
So now he's saying that they need to be partners? That he was put in charge of, the jock was put in charge of the wheelchair guy.
It's like to get him around and stuff. Because apparently this is not a wheelchair accessible camp.
Well, I'm just guessing by the grassy hills and the mulch and the, you know, no sidewalks anywhere, that it'd be kind of hard to get around. You know, I think I had those same bunk beds when I was a kid.
That's a Magic.
Pretty standard fucking wooden bunk bed.
It's a Magic magazine.
Ugh, what a loser. No wonder he's fucking looking through windows. Nerds.
Magic the Gathering.
I gotta get my game up in case a fucking dragon comes at me. God. Remember Pogs? Did you ever fucking play Pogs?
Yeah, I had a ton.
God. When we moved here, I found box. I had like Slammer still.
I still have mine.
I was like, I swear I had mine. And I went through my shit. I couldn't find them. I'm pretty sure I threw them away. Or I threw them at somebody.
Oh, so now blonde girl, black girl,
greaser, landskeeper guy,
and
jorts.
And jorts are all out by the lake, and there's a wheelchair in the lake
that's turned upside down. And look, that shit's still breathing in the background.
Yeah.
Ugh, and the landscaper just like spins the wheels like
wheels.
Yep. Not here. Like you couldn't tell that he wasn't in his wheelchair
without spinning it. It's awfully callous.
But look at that fucking algae that was all over the top of that lake. Ugh, that is gross.
Yeah.
So now Bob is talking to Uncle Rico here. And who's she? The director, yeah?
He's got a biblical tattoo.
John 3:16.
It's Joshua.
Did it say Joshua?
Either that or it's like Joshua on a birthday.
I think it's John 3:16.
I think it says Joshua.
Oh, man. He's a fan of fucking John Cena. No. Fuck. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
For John Cena so loved the world, he gave us the 5-knuckle shuffle.
The 5-knuckle shuffle. You can't see me. So what? They're just all fighting? Wasn't that
Bob's
hallway
the owner.
right there? Wasn't that hallway right there where that woman got killed?
Yeah.
Okay, so where the fuck is she now? Nobody saw her?
The
Bob's
devil
the
did
owner.
her.
Look on his shirt.
He's the owner.
Owner.
So now the sheriff is there.
And his mom. Oh my God, that's not a woman. Listen, I'm pretty... Ooh.
That's a dude.
We'll keep you posted on if the
So-
other police officer.
Before we can open a missing persons case, on the tipped over wheelchair that we found in the lake, we have to wait 48 hours.
I'd say maybe 24. Why wouldn't you? You're telling me that you don't have scuba gear?
Well, either that or like do an investigation because there's a tipped over wheelchair in the lake.
It could have been anybody's wheelchair.
Well, who else had a fucking wheelchair?
I don't know if that other person is a male or female.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I mean, it looks like an old man with a ponytail,
I think it is.
but then it could also be an old woman who smoked her whole life.
I think it's an old man.
I'm saying man too. Ugh. Gave me the shivers. Okay, so sheriff name is Roman.
He calls him a slow, fat kid in a wheelchair.
Wow.
And this is a pretty awesome sheriff.
Yep. See, and even when the other police officer was talking, still can't understand if it's a old man or old smoking woman. All right, well, we'll leave that undetermined.
Yeah.
I like how when they're talking in the background, the jock is fighting and throwing his arms up like, I didn't do anything, I'm wearing sweatpants. So now, here comes the sheriff.
Oh, so he believes it's a prank.
Y'all like to play pranks, huh? Why is he looking like Burt Reynolds with a beard?
I know.
Except his mustache is nowhere near.
Wow. So he walks up to her and says, "How about Maria Consuela? Habla Español?"
And he says, no speak English, and she's white.
Yeah, she's white. She's not Hispanic.
Wow. Amazing. And then he just flinches at the
big dude.
the big dude that was almost getting down. What the hell?
So he's gonna call him Karate Kid.
Daniel's son.
He's white.
Did you wax on, wax off the poor kid in the wheelchair? I'm pretty sure this is how you do interrogations.
You just walk up to people and like stereotype them and call them names,
Insult them.
and then just like do like the head forward flinch.
You want something? Dude.
Called him Danny Zuko.
Sid Owara is the other officer's name. Sidowra.
Yeah.
Still, we're going to get to the bottom of this gender if it's the last thing we do. So now he's just really just going down the line,
And
down
just-
the line.
He's like heckling them like this is a roast.
He's like, you sons of bitches.
This is like a roast interrogation.
He's like, all you pieces of shit.
Blair, Tootie, and Mrs. Garrett.
God damn.
Wow. We get a facts of life reference.
That's a fucking amazing officer, dude.
I
What
love
town
this
is
guy.
this in? Did you guys have a bikini pillow fight, maybe? And what the hell?
Okay.
I like how he's just getting in their faces. Like
Oh,
he
now
really,
somebody has to point out that it's too excessive what he's doing.
Oh,
But I do appreciate they waited till then that he got to the end of the line.
right. Everybody got their turn. Everybody got their turn. Wait a second. So now an old piece of shit truck comes up, coming in hot, slams on the brake, and Bob is like, "What the hell are you doing?" So
So who is this lady?
I don't know, but she's came out. She's like, "So there's another one dead." So now they're blaming. She's blaming everybody on the death of somebody. Sidawara. Man, come on, Mama. We gotta go.
Mama.
Get in my truck. So, no fucking idea who that was.
Want to take a break here?
Are we halfway through?
Yeah, we're just about.
All right, let's
All
get
right.
another drink real quick.
We'll be
and
back.
We'll come back.
with more bloody summer camp.
And hopefully the sheriff parading people.
That was so good. All right, and we're back with more bloody summer camp.
This goddamn overall.
He puts down the broom and runs away.
He clenches his asshole like he's holding something up there, and then runs away like a
daintily,
nerd.
like he softly puts down the broom.
I need to get out of here before my flip flops get dirty or something. Like, so we obviously know that the janitor isn't the bad guy,
But he has some kind of past.
Exactly.
Otherwise, why are you running away from the sheriff?
Yeah. Maybe he hooked up with that other sheriff, not knowing what it is, if it's a boy or a girl.
I really need a movie with the sheriff, about the sheriff.
Oh, fuck yeah. If they did a spin-off of this,
Like
and
with
it's the sheriff leading up to this, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if we can...
Yeah, it's dude.
Yeah, okay, that's a guy.
It's
Hopefully.
more Willie Nelson than I can't think of
smoker chick.
I can't think of an old lady with a ponytail.
Dude. But they got that
So
truck.
Felissa Rose's character, the
director.
the director is glad that he's gone.
The wheelchair guy or the fucking sheriff?
The sheriff.
Jesus, like what a shitty director's like, fuck, I'm glad that employee's gone.
No, not the employee. Like
That was Mix McGlill again. We don't talk to her about dead campers. You just really talk to people about dead campers?
his son Michael died
Oh, from a peanut butter sandwich.
from a peanut allergy.
If Larry wasn't back there splacking hams with himself, then he would have realized that he shouldn't have given that kid a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, really.
Goddamn Larry. Goddamn Castro Larry ass. I don't understand, and I'm very glad though. I don't understand how come every guy's shorts are shorter than the girl's shorts.
I know.
And then I'm glad that us as society transitioned
From
to
this,
say
this whole idea, yeah.
yes. Like I couldn't imagine like, you know, my wife rocking like Jinko jeans, shorts, and then I'm up here wearing Daisy Dukes. You know?
Well, I mean, maybe they were all auditioning for the NBA before they, you know, like because 80s NBA, like those shorts were like up your ass crack.
Yeah, nope. Fuck that. That's the only reason why I didn't play in the NBA during the 80s.
The short shorts.
Like, congratulations, we'll pay you millions. I said, all right. And they said, here's your uniform. I said, you know what?
No.
I quit.
No, thank you.
The only reason.
Yeah.
Not because I can't play basketball or dunk. Uh-oh.
So the jock is fighting
Made this
with
drink a little stiff.
the big dude.
The greaser just ran
Oh,
up
the
and
greaser.
fucking socked the jock in the face.
Got him good.
It was it
blood
was still a
is,
sucker punch.
The blood's pretty good in this.
Yeah, the gore, or
Like,
you know, I want to say,
It
you know,
looks like blood. It doesn't look like ketchup blood.
what if it really was? They're like, no, he really did fucking punch him. They're like, we had zero budget for gore, so we really killed people in this
Yeah.
movie. They were all terminally ill people that we, you know, they signed the waiver that we could actually euthanize them.
Good. Oh yeah.
So now we're zooming in on a rock wall that 100% will give you splinters.
Oh yeah. And like, there's probably no protection once you get up that thing. Like if you fall,
Yeah, no.
because it's super tall.
Oh, and now we're having the jock do his montage of working out in the woods.
Yeah.
He's running, and then he stops and does push-ups.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
The devil.
The
killer.
jock's going to get out of my way, ass face. I'm not in the mood.
And he gets hit in the head with a bat.
I'm going to say he's not dead because we didn't see.
Yeah.
And there you go. He's not dead.
Thank you.
He's just hung up by his hands.
None of these
Lethal Weapon style.
none of these lame kills that are like tap.
Not to this guy. He spent way too much time fucking bedazzling his shirt to be killed with just a hit. I really hope he, did he really just say, I hope none of you perverts touch my
He
dick?
said, "Which one of you perverts touched my dick?"
How do you know somebody touched your dick? You were passed out.
Yeah, really. Like it's a very bold assumption.
He's like, I always have my dick hanging on my right side of my leg, and now it's on my left. I know somebody did something. Uh-oh. So here we go. Please, I hope he does like the
killer's-
Mel Gibson kill from fucking Lethal Weapon where he jumps up and gets his feet around him. Come on, Jock, do something besides making shirts look shitty.
Doesn't look like he's doing much. Like the killer's just he's got a sledgehammer.
Ooh. I like how the Jock is still thinking he has the upper hand.
Like talking so much shit.
He's tied up. If you don't let me down right now, I'm going to get Ms. Lowry to fire your ass. And now we just tell him to stop. Uh-oh. Wow.
Did he call him
So
the-
yep.
The R word?
He did. He went full retard. Holy.
So wow, he's like sledgehammering his leg.
I think that was his.
Oh, was that his
Yep.
his member?
Yeah. So the Jock just admitted that he took the wheelchair guy to the lake, but he didn't know that he was going to drown. And so now, no fucking way that he's just walking away from that.
This is a fate worse than death.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was they tied his hands above him, and then they basically spread eagled his wiener onto a piece of wood,
And just
and he got a good 3 hits on his wiener with a sledgehammer.
he's gonna die before he gets down the hill.
Yeah, he's gonna bleed out.
Oh, wait.
Just kidding. He's not gonna bleed out. He's gonna get stabbed in the stomach multiple times.
This killer is all about the double tap.
Good.
Like he comes back.
But see, even with this, the gore still, it's not, his stomach just fell out and it has this.
It's pretty anatomical.
It looks good.
It's solid.
I mean, I personally haven't murdered anybody by slamming their dick against a piece of wood with a sledgehammer multiple times and then been like, you can run, and then start stabbing them.
Oh wow! So
Oh,
the
we're back at a cabin.
and the big girl and the big guy are getting it on again, and
We did see a second pair of boobs.
yeah.
And
Well,
now,
I don't know if it counts as a second pair if we're seeing hers again.
second time, I mean.
Yeah.
So now, who the hell is that? Who is that guy?
So yeah. Oh,
That's the
Skunk.
weed dealer.
That's a weed dealer. Yeah.
The weed dealer.
Oh, and he gets his throat slashed at least. I don't know. I can't tell if he got his head chopped off or his throat.
I think
slashed.
I think it slashed his throat.
By
But at
the
the same
killer.
time, you just got caught having sex, and you just continue to do it. I mean, good for you guys, I guess. I mean, I've never been walked in on getting down for the get down, but I would think that I'd be like, hey, let's stop,
Since you can't lock a door, apparently.
or close a blind.
Yeah.
So now it's the next morning. Everybody's eating. What the fuck? That was breakfast?
This is looks like the grossest breakfast ever. What is that yellow stuff?
I think it was creamed corn.
Ugh.
What the fuck is that? Barbecued baked beans.
I like
And
those, but not for breakfast.
exactly for Brett. What are you trying to do? Fucking blow everybody's ass up before lunch?
You're like, where's your eggs? Like
Yes.
eggs and bacon.
It's like, okay, for breakfast we're having hard boiled eggs, fucking barbecued baked beans, broccoli and Brussels sprouts.
Have you ever felt like you have diarrhea and a stomach cramp at the same time?
This is where that song came. If you're climbing up a ladder and you hear something splatter, diarrhea.
This was where
The origin of that fucking
song.
song.
Yeah.
But I like how the chef is dead and the food gets better. Like
It's not cat food anymore.
it's not that shitty, whatever the fuck
Ground like cat food consistency.
gray gelatinous fucking.
Oh, it's because the drug dealer's dead. He
And the
doesn't have any
black
weed.
chick is still saying, did she say, it sounded like she said something about you ain't getting my thong until I get high. And so
Yeah.
then it just showed a clip of the groundskeeper,
sweeping the road.
the dirt gravel road.
Why? Of all the places.
Uh-oh. And now George is going into the medical office holding his appendix. Oh,
In my penis.
let's see. Oh, he pulled that one on her. So he's like, the nurse, which looks like she'd probably get down. Like, she's got some nice tattoos. And she's like, where does it hurt? And he's like, in my groin.
Also, he
Oh.
lifted something heavy, so he probably has a hernia.
Okay, here I was thinking that he was just trying to fake it out so she'd look at his wiener.
So now we're talking
Oh.
about reducible versus non-reducible.
But look, he's got a... Yep. He put his hands behind his head thinking he's all slick, and now Jort's real name is Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael just admits to the camp nurse that he has blue balls.
Oh, so he lied.
That son of a bitch.
Slick.
But I mean, look, all of his homies are getting down. So I think
and-
that
And she is down.
she is getting down. But again, the door's wide open.
Yeah, why are all these people having sex with the door open?
And why isn't she wearing a shirt
Or a
underneath
bra?
that?
She doesn't have a bra on.
She has nothing. It's just that lab coat. Just a lab coat.
But, like, what if your buttons betray you when it pops open?
Anything. See? And so now somebody knocked on the door again. He's like, no, I can't catch a break. This is how Phantasm 2 happened. He just keeps getting bigger and bigger blue balls until they explode. So now, good for him, you know? Shot
Okay.
his shot with the nurse.
And he did not miss.
Bingo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how the hell did Michael get out? He was climbed through the window.
He must have jumped through the window.
And look, the director, she looks pretty rough. Like, she didn't have a good night's rest.
No.
Probably
Not
because,
at
like,
all.
4 people have been murdered in the, like, last 12 hours.
Well, yeah, that makes it very hard to be a director when everybody's getting murdered.
But at the same time, they're not on your payroll anymore, so it's that much easier.
But still, then you have to, like, you have to call Sheriff Comedian.
No, they never showed up. See?
I like her character. She's good.
She's good. Oh. And now she found a condom on the ground.
Oh, her boyfriend is the sheriff.
The director's boyfriend's the sheriff?
Yeah.
Not the director of the movie, the director of the camp.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not. Well, I guess he is a staff.
That's true.
You know, you guys are on two completely different levels, though.
Well, I mean, medical staff and counselors are kind of equal, I guess.
I'd say nowhere near. I'd say that they're employed, but it's like a teacher versus school nurse.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So now
And so,
Uncle Rico comes in and says he pulled his groin.
and then it should have done that like that slide whistle, like woo, like that, twang, like, you know, because then the nurse goes, oh, like another guy trying to fucking get me to play with his dick. You know, I really should have wore undershirt today,
I don't know how to say no.
right?
Yeah.
Why can't I get rid of you, or whatever the fuck that line is?
So now, Blonde Girl and Greaser are in a boat.
They're on a boat, bitch.
Don't you ever forget.
That is the most non-romantic water
Yeah,
I have ever seen in my life.
like having like a deep, sorrowful conversation about the guy in the wheelchair.
They're 100% going to get malaria. They're going to get bit by fucking mosquitoes.
Maybe
Nothing worse than having a mosquito bite inside your urethra.
maybe some of those snakes from Anaconda are just like slithering around in
Jesus.
water,
Fucking the thing comes out of the water.
just waiting for Ice Cube to. Oh, now it's time to make out.
So now,
Nothing sexier than talking about dead people in a
hell yeah.
algae lake.
Just turned me on right now. What? And now, that's not the big guy, is it? No,
Yeah.
that is the big guy.
That's the big guy.
The big guy. His
pinching
name's
one out.
Hampton.
Hampton.
Hampton, the big guy, and his girlfriend's the first set of boobies that we saw, the bigger girl. She is sitting out there, and he is just having the damnedest time trying to take a dump.
Yeah.
Like, it's also kind of weird that she's just standing right at the door like, hey, babe, you okay? Babe, you doing this? Babe, did you drop that log yet?
I'm pretty sure if I did that with Betty, like she would like, can you go somewhere?
Right? You'd be like, hey, could you fuck off for a minute? Hey, you dropped those kids off at the pool yet? Hey, fucking, did you get that mud monkey out? Hey, what's up with the other, like, you know, like, get the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
dude. And now something sinister just happened because she was curling her hair. Oh,
Oh, she scared him.
I thought that she was disappearing. So now, do the couples get their own cabin?
Apparently, the one does.
And now the killer,
Has shot a compound bow
fuck, like with those razor arrows too,
like through the window and shot Hampton's girlfriend.
through her head. And
He got
now,
in there quick, and he's gonna put the hot iron in his mouth,
oh fuck,
in Hampton's mouth. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's a fate worse than death.
oh god,
Jesus.
like we're taking good. Wait a second. So now that's just burning.
Ugh.
He's trying to DT that. God, that would fucking suck.
He's dead. Yeah, he's got blood pooling in his mouth.
Yeah, that's a pretty shitty way.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Could
terrible.
you imagine being like the autopsist person? And it's like, oh no, he must have deep throated a real hot dick because it fucking burned. Uh-oh. So now the killer's going into a cabin and you hear the shower going.
I don't think it's a killer.
Well, there's a pair of scissors in the person's hand. It's the redhead chick.
Yeah,
And she's going to the
because
blonde
you see a
girl's
hand,
clothes.
so like I don't think they want
Yeah.
to give away the sex of the killer.
So she's just taking, and she's just cutting slices into clothes, not cutting the pieces off, just randomly cutting slices. She's saying, "Fucking bitch, I know she made out with Greaser in that dirty ass pond water."
I wanted to be the one to talk about dead people and make out.
I wanted to be the one that gets fucking attacked by zombievers while I'm fucking over here at this camp. And now she's sitting on her bed. It should be playing that music where it's like, I wish that I could be like.
Yeah,
We need to figure out how long we can sing songs.
5 bars. I don't know how long
Neither
5
do I.
bars is, but like I know that's like the general rule.
Yeah. So now, is she on her bed? Or is she... Okay, she's on her bed. But what's really weird is she went to that blonde girl's cabin, stole her necklace, and was like twirling the necklace around her fingers like she was getting ready to have a DJ party.
Yeah,
Wink, wink, you know?
yeah.
And then she reached underneath her pillow, and it's like, meet me in the art room. Todd, a.k.a. Greaser. And so she's like, I
See
knew
a
it.
drawing of a fish man.
With big old buff legs.
Yeah,
What the
Very
fuck?
strange.
Naked ass buff leg, and then there was a Mortal Kombat symbol looking fucking thing.
Finish him.
She's trying to.
And here comes the killer. So she's okay. So if I
The
see
killer's
this,
name is Todd too. What a coinkydink!
it's Todd Packer.
Ooh, like there's that joke at the camp where there's a guy
Well,
and
he's
a
gonna
girl
ask
in
her
the
if
pool,
yeah.
and the guy's like, "Hey, can I put my thumb in your belly button?" And the girl's like, "That's kind of weird, but okay, sure." And she's like, "Hey, wait a second, that's not my belly button." He's like, "What a coinkydink! That's not my thumb." And so now the devil
So
mask
now she
person,
realizes it's not Todd.
but has that big ass machete. And we cut to a slow-mo run in the woods.
It's a pretty good slow mo.
It is. God damn it. I was going to say, if you fall down, bitch.
Okay,
She fell down, but she got up and she ran, just like
super
Tub
quick.
Thumper.
Yeah,
She got down, she got right back up again.
I can live with the slow motion fall as long as it's not like that like abrupt fall that they always do.
Oh, no. She fucking got up and she took off running.
No, they break the tension pretty good. Like
She's legit.
we get the walking killer. I like the walking killer.
So now I'm not mad that she was dancing with her bra in front of the window.
Dancing with a stranger.
Wait a second. Now there's a house?
I
So
know.
they get those shitty ass cabins and this person's living in a house?
So whose house is this?
Oh, the redhead girl's name's Felicia. When she dies, we can't say what we want to say, though.
We
I don't know
Why not?
because it's too easy.
And come
No,
on,
too easy.
come on, man.
No.
I know it's low hanging fruit.
Anything else? I'm not going to do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
We're still calling her the redhead.
I'm gonna say it.
Ooh, that was a good shot. I like
so
that.
he's literally just following her from window to window.
And then she's just looking to the left,
That's
not
creepy.
realizing it. That was pretty good, though.
oh, he's there in the kitchen.
Oh, they're in the dining hall. Hey,
What?
what's wrong? Roots and meth head. I like how he's wearing gloves.
You're big and you're black. Go kick his ass.
I mean, he is pretty big, and technically he is pretty black too.
It's like, well, yeah, I can't really argue with you.
He's like, oh, you got me there.
oh, I'm gonna go take care of him.
He got me there, looking like fucking April from Ninja Turtles.
So she comes out of the kitchen,
Is she trying to sneak in?
and here comes the killer, going after Questlove.
He looked like he was dressed like Pan Man.
Goes after goes after the meth head first.
Instantly just stabs that machete through his spine and lifted him up.
And I think Cornelius is pretending like if I don't act like I see him, he can't kill me.
Nope, he just said, fuck this, I don't get paid for this.
Spoiled ass white kids.
Yep.
Smartest man in the building. Thank you.
He said, fuck it, this ain't, not my chair, not my problem.
Yeah. I've actually said at work, not my clowns, not my circus.
Ooh, no, you know what I'm talking about though?
I got the dirtiest look.
Have you ever seen, well, there's a video on YouTube where it's apparently a guy took a bunch of like LSD and locked himself into a closet and he just talks like nonstop for a long time. And one of the funniest lines, he's like, yeah, fuck out of here. No, not my chair, not my problem. And you're like, what are you fucking talking about? Not my chair, not my problem. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah,
So now Felicia's hiding, the redheaded girl,
we're going to call her April.
but and the killer is washing the blood off of his machete.
I mean, you don't want to cross-contaminate bloods.
Well, yeah.
That's
Don't
how
they
AIDS
teach you
is.
that in serial killer school? You get a bloodborne pathogens class like you do in nursing?
Fucking, you could cross so much stuff. Hepatitis, AIDS,
I mean,
gonorrhea.
I would love to murder you. I just don't want to give you AIDS.
He's not heartless. Like,
We can murder people, but we have to murder responsibly.
exactly. Exactly. I hope they show like a body, like they open up a door to like a closet and like, you know, and like the balls fall out. There's just body counts that just start falling out of them. So now the girl is just on her hands and knees in the bathroom, like looking under the stalls.
Yeah, like why would you want to touch that floor? But I guess
at the same time, like you
here
always
comes
think,
the killer
and
stabs her in the face,
ooh, right between the eyes with that.
and she's dead.
Good. It's still.
Bye, Felicia.
Damn it. See you next season, April. See you in hell, April. So now we're to the sheriffs.
Yeah, which I'm still lobbying for a spinoff with the sheriff.
Yeah. But what the fuck?
And the guy with the huge beard who looks
Who
like
the fuck is that?
big ass redneck with blood all over his white shirt.
That's not.
Oh, it's paint.
No way.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, so the sheriff's, there's just this big, huge hillbilly looking guy with a white shirt and blood. What the
Why would you grab the knife by the blade?
All right, so
The sheriff grabbed the knife by the blade.
this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So basically, the hillbilly has all his blood all over his white shirt, and he's like, "Oh no, it's paint." He's like, "Okay, why are you walking around with that knife then?" He's like, "I just found it." He's like, "Give me the knife. If nobody claims in 72 hours, it's yours." So now the two cops are talking.
The other sheriff actually tells him, maybe we should have investigated him a little further.
Right? That other person 100% is getting too old for this shit.
And here comes Questlove, and he's going to point a gun at Questlove.
All right.
I have questions about his detective skills.
That's fucking amazing. That's such a good joke.
It's a good
It's a good joke. It's a good
juxtaposition there.
It's hilarious. Just reminds me of the movie Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Oh yeah.
The robbery scene.
So now we have the remaining counselors left.
Is that all that's left?
That's left.
We have the director, the black
girl.
chick, Jorts, Greaser, blonde girl,
And Bob.
and Bob. Bob's for sure the killer.
You think so? The killer's a little too muscular to be Bob.
Yeah, I remember we did that show, Bloody Bible Camp.
Oh yeah. But like they kept the killer the same consistent body type though. Like I was a big dude.
And then it turned out to be that chick.
When I was a dude.
No, I don't remember. It was, no.
Yeah, it was a dude.
Yeah, I remember. But no, that body consistent. Like, remember they had that. Nah. They're trying to throw us off. Bob puts on a fucking corset. Gets into that tight ass leather.
He wouldn't be able to breathe.
He's like, bring out the gimp. Like from fucking Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna cut
ooh,
the phone cord.
that's the DirecTV cable.
No more Sunday Ticket.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna get any morning news.
No Arizona Cardinal games. No Buffalo Bills games.
No way to see cops live.
Nothing.
So now,
So they're interrogating Questlove by handcuffing him behind his back and pointing a gun at him.
a 6-shooter. This is my paw's 6-shooter. It's like when the dog walked into the bar and had his hand wrapped.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm looking for the guy who shot my paw. Just zinging him all night. I like how white that shirt is, though, dude.
I know.
Oh, so
So-
that guy wasn't involved in the lineup when he was dissing everybody. So
Oh,
now
that's
it's his
right.
turn.
Oh, he's got to get roasted. Mm-hmm. But his roasting feels more personal.
He's like, I know you killed that little cripple kid. How come he's being nice to the cripple kid now instead of calling him all those messed up names he was calling him with everybody else?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And so now he looks like he's trying to...
Like, he runs into him, like, please
Like
don't
he was
get
dry
me.
humping him
And, like, then pulls the knife out.
that
like
he
got-
just found from that other guy.
Yeah, and acts like he got the knife off of him.
That's usually how I get knives. I just go to like IKEA and I just start dry humping people. And then knives fall out of their pocket. And I was like, yes, it's mine now. And I leave. So now Bob has like a 67 Stingray. Oh, and wouldn't you know it?
His engine doesn't work.
The engine doesn't turn.
You know, okay.
He
I-
put the Chevy to the levee.
Like, I get it. Like, it's like a plot thing, but, like, that works better at night when you're getting chased.
I'm really still pissed off that Jort's guy's legs are so fucking white. Like,
None
look
of the
at them.
cars.
Like, I don't know what it looks like when you have scurvy, but if you could get scurvy of the legs, if that makes sense.
Like, yeah, he's pretty pale. I get where you're going.
I mean,
So none of the cars are working.
unhealthy. Like, how pasty this dude. Like, you've seen, like, fucking the Fantasy Factory and Robin Big.
Yeah.
Where they did the pasty prints.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's so weird because his arms are tan, but you clearly see that his fucking legs have never seen the light of day.
Well, if you wear pants all the time.
That's why no. I bought pairs of briefs just to tan my thighs. I'll just walk around my neighborhood. I can only do it between this time and this time
I mean, I know it's winter, but you're going to have to deal with it.
before school gets out. They're like, oh, school bus is here.
Put my pants back on.
I gotta hide behind a tree. So now all these people like
So,
going cabin to cabin and searching.
yeah, so Uncle Rico is looking into a cabin.
Is that a cabin? It looks like it's the chicken coop.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's like a tiny window.
Uh-oh. Now somebody's in the forest. And now this guy, oh, it does say
Looking at a
Playboy.
Yeah, oh, wow, yeah.
Still rocking them jorts and those fucking tube socks.
Yeah, he's pasty.
And that's another gross thing too, is like he has his shoes on his bed. Like, what the fuck, man? It'd be pretty funny if it wasn't his bed. It was somebody else's bed, then it would be funny.
Yeah.
Went to the lake to find Nurse
Yeah, so he's
Carrick.
Cork.
Damn,
Corey
that
K.
nurse is still showing up, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking good for him.
Oh, wow. And she's still wearing her nurse uniform.
She just got off, and now she's hopefully gonna get
Like,
off.
wouldn't you change clothes if you're going to go do something you shouldn't be doing?
Nope. Took off that shit, and now you see her ass. She is buck naked.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna jump into that dirty ass pond. Can you get algae inside your orifices?
I think you can.
Just gave me the Hebrew jeebies.
Well, yeah, like, okay. So, I don't know if you remember,
Oh, she's back floating.
like, there was NBC tried to do their version of Wipeout. Mm-hmm. And they had to shut down the show and canceled the first season, and it was supposed to be Kenan Thompson was one of the hosts, because they had this like water that would sit at the bottom, I guess, of one of, like
Gross.
the deals, and like a bunch of people got giardia. Yeah, like a bunch of people got giardia and started like vomiting and pooping, like
God, while
violently.
they're doing it. It's fucked up. So now the girl and her big old fake boobies
And the killer is coming after her.
finally
But
looks.
she's the first one to look at him and be like, "You're a fucking killer. I'm getting out of here."
But no, you see, if I was her, I would stay in the middle of that fucking pond. You want to know why? What did she say? What do you want from me? And so now she's trying to swim to the dock, and he gets to the dock, and she takes a swing at her.
But then she swims away.
Exactly. So what she should do, and hopefully she's doing this, is she's going to go to the middle of the pond, and she's going to wait. Because if he tries to swim out to the middle of the pond to get me, guess what? I can swim.
Oh, wait. He got there.
He's Michael Phelps.
Apparently. Like, quiet Michael Phelps. You can't hear somebody swimming up on you?
No.
I mean, I guess for the purposes of the kill, it works.
Yeah. And he's...
And it's very suspenseful.
And then poor fucking... the other guy. He's going to have blue balls again.
Poor Jorts.
Oh, George. But, like, I would think that if I was in the middle of the pond, I would see you, and she's still floating on her back, and her boobies are keeping her afloat.
Yeah, there's some buoyancy there.
Yes. But, you know, if you're in the middle of the pond, you would see the killer get into the lake, and then you'd say, well, I'm going to swim this way then. Or, if he'd come and try to circle around, you'd be like, I'm going to go this way. You know?
Yeah.
Unless he's motherfucking Michael Phelps and he does the frog swim underwater and gets your ass.
I know. Like, he's very stealthy. So now we're
Sly
with
ass devil.
Black Chick and Blonde Girl, and she was working on her Rubik's Cube. I think she's trying to join the original Angels.
There's a Albert Einstein poster right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna be the smart cabin. I like how there's like 18 fucking bunk beds. Like, do the counselors sleep with the kids? So now, I don't know what they're arguing about.
Oh, so now they're having the argument. We should help them. We shouldn't help them. The blonde girl is on the we should help them side. The black girl says, no, we should stay here.
And we should make bigger earrings. Every single time we see the black chick, she has bigger earrings.
So they disagree, and the blonde girl goes off to help.
And the black chick gave her that smug look like, well, I know you're going to die. And she is. The blonde chick's going to die because you never have sex in a scary movie. Black chick's going to live.
Well, not just that. Like, they instantly show her in the dark right after she made her bad decision.
Womp womp. We need that sound effect every time somebody dies. Like, wah, wah. It's fucking amazing.
No good deed goes unpunished. Has nobody ever learned this?
I still like question. Like, I put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, would I run or would I hide? You know, or would I, try to fight?
Maybe just like stay in a group.
I mean, I for sure wouldn't go and hide in a fucking toilet stall.
Well, yeah.
And I'd say, where'd you get your suit? A toilet store?
I need to take these pants back to the pants store. The pleat is off.
Don't look here. So we're back at the dining hall, but the lights are off now, so you know it's serious.
They have to put summer camp menu on the summer camp menu to let you know
that it's the summer camp menu.
It feels very obvious.
I wouldn't have known.
It's a strange touch.
Unless I see it 3 times.
But I guess if you're in a movie and like you're quickly seeing something, you need to be able to recognize it.
She's got that old ass flashlight that's like a gun. We have to pull the trigger and it's like that big ass spotlight. However,
it's like
she's going to open up this pot and it's going to have all that semen and blood in it.
The head in it, yeah.
Oh, that was a gross.
I bet that's Castro's head.
Oh, 100% it's Castro's head. And all that white, foamy, bubbling shit from his eyes was his semen. Yep.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Can't vomit quick enough. All right, so now blonde girl is being chased by the devil.
And black chick comes around the corner. It's hard to tell it was black chick because she's not wearing her fucking denim vest.
Her denim vest.
Because now there's 2 characters that have the same shirt on now. So, no. Where's Denim Vest at?
Yeah, why are we stopping to talk?
Oh,
The black chick is working with the killer.
Is she? That's the only thing.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. She's trying to get her to not panic and scream as they walk past the dead bodies. That's fucking genius.
That was, but who is that? There's just a... There was a person that was good.
I am team black chick right now. Like
That
she
was
is
awesome. That was awesome of her.
That is some killer like super smart logic right there.
So they had a kid or a person that was tied up, and it looked like it was like disemboweled, like their large intestine or small intestine was hanging out of the body. Which, you know, still the gore was. It looked like it was pretty, you know, good. And then they went into the cabin, and it looked like someone was hung.
Yeah.
And then the killer was there.
But now the blonde girl is in the medical office.
Med Corner.
The Med Corner.
And it's spelled with a K.
Because we're so cool.
Mm-hmm. And now she's hiding in between the whatever bed thing and the desk. And the killer only looks horizontally. He doesn't look up and down.
It's a really crappy mask.
Right? He has so many blind spots in that mask.
He's doing that.
Like she would have been so much better hiding under it, and then she goes to do something and she drops something on the ground and makes a sound.
Yeah.
Blonde chick's gonna die, man.
I really hope the black chick lives.
Me too.
Her survival instincts just
hell
top
yeah.
notch.
Right before he kills a blonde, he's gonna say, "Did you get down on the canoe?" She's gonna say, "Yeah," and he's like, "We're
She's
dead."
Begging for her life. And here comes the black
Here
chick.
comes the black chick.
And pancakes him with with the divider.
Right.
It's like,
She's fucking diesels him.
and
No.
So black chick gets hit with a spinning machete.
He threw the machete and it hit her.
End over end.
Hold on, she's still alive. She's still alive. She's really struggling to stay alive. Oh, I mean, it went through her spine all to the front, and now she's asking, "Who are you?" before she dies, and she's able to pull the mask up, and she knows who it is because she said, "You son of a bitch."
Well, who's still alive?
Stab. You know who it is. I said who it is already.
Who?
It's for sure the wheelchair kid.
You think it's a wheelchair kid?
Yeah.
So the wheelchair kid can walk?
Yeah. And he dumped himself into the lake, and then he Michael Phelps swimmed to the other side.
I mean, okay, that would make sense.
Because you never see, it's the same rule. Unless you see them die, they don't die.
Exactly.
You know? What the fuck is this? Now he's got that old ass like 1950s gasoline tank.
The roundest gasoline can you've
But
ever seen.
who is he murdering now?
Some girl who's working on...
Is that the director?
Is that director? I can't tell.
I don't know. It's either the yeah, it's gotta be the director. She has the dark hair. Yeah, that's the director. She's in normal clothes now. And she was trying to either hide or work underneath the truck. And so the killer just dumped all this gas on her. And then he's standing like, what, a foot away from the body while he threw the match
know.
on it.
Like, that's
Pretty sure
brave.
you'd have gasoline on you.
I was about to say, that's really brave.
So now the blonde girl's under a bed. And it looks like there's a crusty sock and a note.
Yeah, that sock looks like it could stand up on its own and get a job.
It looks like that's Larry's sock for sure. Castro Larry's.
It's a teenager sock.
So what the fuck? Oh, Todd is still alive. Greaser, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he was waiting for
With
the
his
nurse.
full erection. Waiting. No. Todd's the greaser. Todd's not Jorts.
Oh wait, Jorts was the one who was waiting for the nurse.
Todd's the
Oh,
greaser.
that's the greaser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Todd's the greaser.
But we're getting the I don't see him anywhere speech. I can feel like it could be him.
You know what's really weird? So did Todd really write the note to the redhead girl that said, meet me at the lake?
Maybe he did.
So Todd's trying to smash the redhead and the blonde.
Or he drew in the redhead and murdered her.
And then he's going to smash the blonde again in that disease-ridden pond. I don't know. I think Todd's trying to double dip.
You think so?
I think so. So
We see all the dead
was
bodies.
that the wheelchair guy?
I think so. Yeah. So
There's Jorts. I'm pretty sure that's Jorts. Yeah, Jorts and Greaser are in it together. Okay. What? Yeah.
so
Jorts and Greaser are pulling a scream.
okay. Yeah, that's what I thought might be happening. Is they were working together.
But
This conversation is way too intimate.
yeah, but why didn't George smash the nurse before he, you know? Or maybe Greaser is the main person and George is just like a friend. He's trying to help him stop murdering people. So George is trying to tell Greaser
Yeah.
that they need to murder the girl. And the reason why is because the girl has got in Greaser's head because I'm guessing Greaser has fallen in love.
And he doesn't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what I was trying to like.
And so he's like, no, I
See.
can kill her at any time. Well, then do it. Well, I mean, not right now. You know, my arms are tired.
It's like I don't want to do it.
So, yeah, George Greaser just talking and talking and talking.
Yeah, this is really drawn out.
Oh, so now they're trying to say somebody needs to take the blame for this, like in Scream kind of.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So they're trying to make her the scapegoat for the killings.
Yeah.
Okay. Caught up.
So now George just got hit and he's in the barn with all the dead bodies.
So apparently Greaser was a part of it, but now he's the good guy because he doesn't want to be a part of it.
Because boobies are a magical thing, man.
So he's not the good guy, he's the gray guy. he's a much shade of gray.
If Blonde Chick wouldn't have given it up in the canoe in that disgusting ass water, then
She wouldn't be alive
everything would
right
be
now.
Fine.
Yeah.
Which just goes to show boobies save lives. So now George's like, if you're going to protect her, then you're as guilty as she is. What do you mean guilty as she is? She didn't do shit.
Oh, so he was killing counselors because he's too old to be a counselor.
You know what you should do instead of killing counselors? Get a different fucking job.
Get a real fucking job.
Hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I go to camp counseling. I'm a counselor for a camp.
In the summers, I'm a camp counselor.
Well, what do you do the other fucking 75% of the year?
I bet temp work.
I prep for summer camp.
I get ready to go to summer camp. I prep my wig.
I'd say, bitch, I see your thighs. You don't fucking prep for summer. So somebody just got hit and is knocked out. Oh, no.
Todd. But then the blonde girl's right behind him.
Instead of asking what did you do, why don't you fucking hit him?
Yeah, really.
So for sure, fucking Jorts is in love with Greaser.
Yeah, it's a little too late to pick up the bat if you're gonna like not use it. Wow, he just like smacked her in the face with the bat.
Oh, but she didn't get knocked out. She kicked him. That was the shittiest run I've ever seen.
Okay. But then
good for her. She's fighting.
She can bite.
She bit and elbowed. She's taken, self-defense lessons at the YMCA.
She used her Tybo legs and did a kickoff.
Good old Billy Blanks would be proud. However, anybody who knows how to run would not be proud.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Oh, so now here's the weird landskeeper. What the fuck did he pull out? A butcher's knife from the front pocket of his overalls?
Yeah.
And instantly just gets punched in the face and thrown to the ground.
Well, if you have a ranged weapon, you probably shouldn't be walking towards people.
And look at this. Just gets punched in the face. Like, thanks for nothing, groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, really.
And so now she picks up a blunt object and hits him 2 times in the head. And
maybe you should hit him more.
He's dead. Groundskeeper. You dress all tough like a lumberjack and you don't care. But then you get your ass handed to you.
Yeah, really.
Super easy.
Like, why, if you have, like... if that big knife like provides you range, like you should probably use it to keep the range.
He was just trying to go in and look cool and intimidating.
Yeah, really.
So now blonde girl hugs groundkeeper until the sun comes up.
I guess.
And now it's the next morning.
Oh, so wheelchair guy is alive.
Shouldn't Greaser be alive too?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this new sheriff? With the same ponytail, except it's darker. All right, so the wheelchair man comes back and he has a pretty nasty gash on his head. And he doesn't remember anything, but he's got a pretty nasty gash on his head, he said. And he's just telling the sheriff.
It's like, I'm not a doctor, so you need to go see a doctor. So,
and he's grabbing his fucking head and squeezing it.
Yeah.
What the
and then he said, that looks like some seizuring. No, that looks like you're giving me a painful experience.
And then he's slapping his legs and hurting him. And so now the blonde chick...
who hasn't wiped her face because she has raccoon eyes.
Yeah. And she has bruise on her neck from being choked. And Bob is there. Now everybody's just talking about what the fuck happened last night. So who the fuck? I don't think that they were...
So where's the other guy?
Which one?
The...
Jorts?
Greaser.
I think that Jorts might have killed him.
Okay.
I don't think it was a very good death.
Yeah, it was a little...
I think it was... What did he do? He hit him? So now, who the fuck is this?
I'm assuming that's the wheelchair
blonde chick's
guy's
mom?
Is it the blonde chick's mom?
I don't know. It was just a thick blonde again that came up and gave blonde chick a hug.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that's her mom, and they're gonna go off with the wheelchair guy.
Okay.
In their giant Jeep.
All right. So now the sheriff is... Sheriff's got a lot of paperwork to do, man. Oh, the weed... No, what?
Oh, they arrested him for drug dealing.
No.
No?
remember the weed dealer? Wasn't he looking through the window?
Oh, that's right.
And the All right. So now apparently the weed dealer didn't get his throat slit. So all right. The weed dealer's back. And
Finkelstein. You think of a Jewish name.
yeah.
That is.
So what the fuck? Yeah. So
They arrested the drug dealer.
for what?
Yeah, I don't know.
So there is a difference.
Yeah, he
Police
has
officer
that's
called
Vonk.
So we're going to try to wrap this up, I guess, real quick. So both killers have been dead. Bob's just sitting there chilling. The drug dealer didn't die. They just arrested him for selling drugs.
And here's our original sheriff.
Yeah, blonde chick leaves with, I'm guessing, her mom,
Yeah,
even though she drove there, and the wheelchair guy.
that's true.
And now the sheriffs are sitting here talking amongst themselves with the owner. So I think I was right. And
so
now
they're-
they just said the name Donnie. So remember when the sheriff slapped his legs and he winced?
Yeah.
So
The killer is the wheelchair guy.
And so now the sheriff had those dry ass leaves in his hands and scrunched them. So who was...
Oh, we're going to get flashbacks now. Okay.
They're at that weird store and somebody's like, watch out for the weirdos. And then here's going to be...
Oh, so it's the wheelchair kid trying to crush her skull.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why nobody was working at the gas station that day.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Ugh.
Ooh, that's-
Put his thumbs through her eye.
Popped her eye out. Ugh.
Gross.
It's so gross.
That's a buff-ass kid, though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So now we're doing a flashback where the black chick and the blonde girl are at the gas station. They're all having the time of their life because nobody's working. And she's like, I'll give you her number. And so now,
Yeah.
yeah. See, I told you that's the same blue truck that rolled up.
Okay, okay.
So why are you bringing that dude in the wheelchair up a flight of stairs?
Yeah, the hardest way possible. Oh, so he's mad at his son?
I don't know.
Something.
I mean, it's kind of making sense, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of faded. So there's a guy, an older guy, and the real, his name was Donnie Brasco or something. We'll get back to what
Donnie
just happened.
Bratz.
Donnie Bratz. So the guy in the wheelchair.
Oh, he's the guy who was supposed to go.
Yeah,
So he took the place of the guy in the wheelchair.
yeah.
Wow, pan to the face.
And he's just hitting him with a cast iron pan.
Okay, yeah, you could die from that.
Yeah. So back to what I said I was going to get back to. The wheelchair guy. Damn, that's some
Ooh.
good fucking God. So the wheelchair guy went up behind the other guy inside the store and broke his neck, did a 180 to his neck. So his head was 180 degrees backwards.
Yeah.
So now the wheelchair guy just took the identity of the real wheelchair guy, which is named Donnie Bratz.
Because no one's seen him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty clever.
So now we're going back to where it's the wheelchair guy and the jock. And he leaves him by the lake. They said he's going to go get the lighter fluid. So now... What the fuck? So the wheelchair guy is just sleeping in the cabin, and Jorts finds him, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, you gotta listen to me. It was the blonde chick." And so
Now he's back in the vehicle.
Usual Suspects ending coming up.
Yeah, this feels very usual suspects.
Oh, so now he just reached over,
Holds
and
her hand.
held blonde chick's hand.
And that's our movie.
I hope there's a number 2. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll be back with final thoughts on Bloody Summer Camp.
Dun dun dun. Look how many missing persons there are.
All right, and we're back with final thoughts on...
That needs to be in... Yeah, because that was from...
I had to do a breath there.
I think it's your... Like, I don't want to, I think it always is at the end of the episodes. Like,
Is it?
we start strong. Well,
I gotta catch my breath.
with we start strong with the pours, right?
Yeah.
We try to be like reasonable adults when we make our drinks, like 50-50-ish. But I feel by the end of the night, like we're just like, oh, this will taste good. And we pour so much stronger drinks by the end of the night. You know, and I think that's how I've always been, is like, I have a buddy, Tony, and him and I, like, we are kind of opposite when we drink. Like, I can start off strong and I can just drink and drink and drink. And then, that I start getting drunk, like when I start slow down on my drinking, but my drinks get like stronger.
Yeah.
Tony, he will like start out kind of slow, but then at the end of the night, he's like go 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 go, and he can he can chug them. So
Yeah.
it's great, like it's pretty funny because Tony and we were on a flight from Vegas to Denver, and we try to break like the record of of how many drinks. And so I think the flight attendant at the time, it was I think it was like buy 3 get 1 free. And so I ordered 2 of them, and then I did another round, and we always tipped them and everything. So by the end of the flight, Tony and I got like 19 drinks.
Wow.
Because the flight from Denver to Vegas is only about an hour and 26 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah. And so like I started just chugging, and then Tony's just sipping them. And then by the end of the flight, like I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this. And Tony's like, watch this. And he was able to drink them. And I was like, fuck. But by the end of the flight, we were both very good. So it's still pretty funny. Like, the drinking of them. And by the end of the night, I think that's why you took that breath, like, you took a big old drink from that one. You're just like, all right, nope, it's good now.
Yeah.
So, yes, great times. But
Yeah, so we're
wrapping
back
up
for
that movie.
final thoughts on Bloody Bible Camp. I keep slowing down to say it because after I texted you the name and I said,
you mixed it up with the other one.
I didn't want to say Bloody Bible Camp. I keep trying to intentionally say bloody summer camp.
It was I liked it, man.
I enjoyed it. It feels like it feels, campy, but it's supposed to be campy.
You know what's funny is after our very, very first break, you point out, you're like, Brian, that's 126 minutes. And I was like, okay. And then, like, I was thinking it was an hour and 26 minutes.
Yes.
You're like, no, bitch, it's fucking 2 hours and 6 minutes. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, this is like Mandy length.
But the awesome thing, like, the movie was so fucking smooth, you know?
Oh yeah, like you get through that first hour and there's
Like-
not like a ton of kills in the first hour, like almost none.
Well, not even that. Like, it was just like we've seen some movies that are like even an hour and 10 minutes long, and you're like, what the fuck?
They feel like they take forever.
It drags on and
Yeah.
drags on. Like when we took that first break, and I was like, are we even halfway through the movie? Hell yeah! Like, dude, the movie it was good. Like
it flows very well.
it did not feel like a fucking 2 hour movie, man.
I feel like this is another one of those in a long line of the slasher movies where you don't get a kill for like the first hour or so, like except for like the opening kill or whatever. But like it works for the fact.
Yeah, it was not slow.
Yeah.
At all.
Like it works for the fact that the character development is there, the plot is
Yeah.
there, everything is building to the point that you get to the killer, and then when you get there, everything picks up. But
Yeah.
everything, it's one of those like the plot has been building to that point, so everything like takes off and makes sense.
Yeah. No, it was, like I said, it didn't seem like it was a 2 hour movie.
No, it did not.
You know, like I don't want to like name other names of movies, but we've seen other movies, like I said, that were short. We've seen like don't get in trouble for this. Like we've seen like Marvel movies, for instance. And you're just like, holy shit, this is a long movie, and it's not technically that long. You
I
know,
kind of felt like the Eternals was a little long, but
I haven't seen that one yet. But yeah, this movie,
it played well.
yeah, like this one, like it didn't seem like it was that long, and it's surprisingly how long it is. But
I know it was a very well told story.
no, I liked it. Like it was kind of, the only thing that was kind of weird was like towards the end of it, like you see it, the gore started to almost like kick up more, but it wasn't as I don't know, like realistic-ish.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It does go like it doesn't go into like overly realistic. I would say it's more hyper realism.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with hyper realism because like it still like holds an attachment to reality. Mm-hmm. So it worked. Like
Yeah,
it kind of
no.
like elevates the situation a little bit.
Man, I thought it was awesome. No, I liked it. Good watch. Good. Yeah, had a good time.
It was a really solid movie. It was fun. It was like if anything, like I know we probably mentioned it already, like the sheriff should have his own spin-off.
Oh, fuck yeah, you should.
He was awesome.
The sheriff should be on the next roast. Dude, even like, that sheriff that, like, they opened it up that there could be a fucking number 2.
Well, yeah, 'cause,
And 100% if they have number 2, they need to put the sheriff more into the movie. Like, that sheriff was fucking hilarious.
they need to do with him what they did with the dad in Sleepaway Camp 3, where he's like chasing after Angela because he knows that she's the one that killed his daughter, and he
Fucking
becomes
Angela.
the one that like chases her for like half the movie.
Yeah.
Like they need to do that. Like that would be a really good plot.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Just-
no, it was, yeah.
Give it more execution and more plot development and character.
Yeah, they left it open. It clearly can have a number 2, and it'd be awesome if they did
yeah.
have a number 2.
Definitely.
So, yeah, I thought it was good. Like I don't know what else. Like, I mean, it was it didn't seem like it was a long movie.
No.
The gore wasn't completely over the top where you're like, dude, that's fucking so lame. It's so fake.
Yeah.
You know?
Didn't get any jelly.
Right. No. I think the only thing, like the Castro character, Larry character, I mean, that was a little bit over the top. But, I mean, unfortunately, there are dick faces like that act
That's the
like
thing.
that.
Like, I didn't feel like his character was necessarily over the top because I've
he
seen
was a
people like
bitch.
that at work.
Yes.
Like at maybe not my actual workplace now, but like other workplaces
Mm-hmm.
where like people have said some wild, like crazy, outlandish shit.
Yeah, I've said
And-
this. Yeah.
Yeah, like people will like just put up with it and they will stick around forever.
I had an employee that the very first day we hired him, he went up to all the female employees like, hey, can I have your number? Hey, can I have your number? Hey, can I have your number? And the female employees, like, unfortunately, just like, okay. And then he turned out to be some fucking big creeper weirdo, you know? And I was like, why the fuck would you give him your number on the first date? They're like, I don't know. Like, you know, us as managers, we had to go over there and be like, hey, quit fucking being a weirdo. Quit calling them.
Yeah, really.
You know? But no, I liked it. I thought it was awesome. I didn't think it didn't drag on and drag on and drag on, you know, like it was good. It kept going, flowing.
Oh yeah, it was
You know, same with our drinks.
definitely one of the better movies we watched.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was good. So solid.
Pretty solid.
Solid.
All right, you want to close this one out?
Yeah, I haven't finished this drink, so I can't do my my what signature like slurpy sound or
slurp.
whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, as the end of the night, like it's starting to, the drink's getting stronger, man. So, yeah, no, solid movie. I really enjoyed it. Hell yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Well,
See
talk to you next time.
Motherfucking next time.
Later.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.